Hello, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Patio Heat channel, where we create visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for outdoor comfort. Our one-on-one customer support helps you make the best decisions for your applications. We strive to earn your business. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Now let's get heating. All right, this is a residential patio deck here, and basically let's just go into the dimensions I have here. So the overall dimensions I have are basically, I got this 3-foot overhang here, a 5-foot overhang here. Let's see where that's at. There we go. And then I know that the top edge of this ceiling here is at 12 feet to the ground or to the top of the deck. And then this side over here I have at 8'5" to the top edge here to the deck itself. Now the 20-foot here, 1 inch, and the 15-foot here may or may not be complete. I did not get that information. I just kind of went with the image I was sent, and hopefully that's close, because the angle will change, or I should say the slope will change based on this distance out here. The other things I just put in myself was this opening from the doorway here to the edge of the wall. I put a 5-foot door and then 5 inches on either side. I put a 7-foot tall, I believe it was, 7-foot tall door here, and the height of this beam I have here at about 4 feet, and then from the top of the door, I should say, and then the beam itself I have from the top of the beam down to the finished floor here. I have it 11 foot 4 inches. And so I think that's about it. So yeah, many of these dimensions are just perceived dimensions. Like I said, the only thing I have true is the 4 dimensions that I mentioned at the very beginning. So let's go ahead and turn those off. And the reason I mention all that is because it does make a difference based on the slope again, the doorway here, how close it is to this beam up here, and etc. All right, so the customer did ask for possibly placing a heater above this doorway over here. And now that is possible if the clearances are met. The clearances that are important here are the clearances below the heater. Now I do have this on this beam here. This beam I have at 4 inches tall. It may be required that you move this heater down, but again, if this doorway swings out into that zone, then this is not a good application. Also, you can see here from the edge of the heater to the wall, I have it 18 inches, which is the minimum clearances on the sides. And so will that heat up this patio very well? I think I have this at a 15-degree angle. When you angle this heater, they do say you need to drop it an additional 6 inches. So let's go ahead and move that down 6 more inches just to give you an idea of what that might look like. And so that would really be the accurate space. And now you can see that we're in that door frame here, so that might be an issue. If this is a combustible door, then this is an illegal application. So I really don't recommend this. The other thing just to see here is that, you know, the ray at 15 degrees, I'm still not hitting the back edge of this chair. So if you're sitting back, then you're not going to really be in that ray of heat. This is infrared light waves. Infrared light wave travels through space just like a light does, and then as it travels, it dissipates and becomes less and less intense. So if you're the one sitting over here on the right, you're not going to be as warm as you are if you were sitting right underneath the heater. This is not my favorite application here, so I'm just wanting to show you some of the issues with regards to doorways and things of that nature, dropping the heater down, etc. So let's go ahead and turn that off, and I think that's all I wanted to say about that one. So the next one would be possibly, let's turn that off here. The next one would be placing it on this wall here. So above the seating area here, and what I have here again, attached to the wall, I have it centered within the span here of this 15-foot distance, and you can see with that we still are not getting the heat that we really want. I have it at a 45-degree angle. Also note that there is, because it's on the vertical surface and it's pointed out 45 degrees, you need 12 inches of clearance from this top edge to any combustible above. So that is why I have it positioned in this location like this. But we're not getting this seating area here very well. If you were sitting out here, it would be a little bit better. But again, the intensity, by the time it gets out here, which is about 10-foot distance, the intensity is not hot enough for even this area over here. So again, another area that I am not very happy with as far as the placement is concerned. So let's go ahead and look at the final option, which I would say would probably be my preferred, and that is, let's see here, just give me one more second. Here we go. And so what I've done here, and by the way, these are all 6,000 watt units. What I've done here is I've taken off the bracket, and you'd have to come up with either a custom bracket or a chain connection, and just use, you know, these openings here on the bracket itself that's mounted to the heater to attach that chain to the ceilings, and making sure that your heater is level. So here you can see I have it so that it's right at the outer edge of this 3-foot overhang here. So this is basically from this edge here on the outside to this is 3 feet out. And then I've actually placed it, I think it's 2.5 feet from center. So if this was the center point, I moved it 2.5 feet over so that this is now the center point here, 2.5 feet over from to the left of the patio here. And you can see here we get a very good coverage. Again, let's look at the clearances below the heater. Should not be an issue with regards to the doorway. I'm not quite sure how far out this swings, but should not be an issue. And then also with the heater pointed straight down to the ground, you only need 6 inches of clearance above this edge over here. You need it all the way across, but obviously we're on a slope here, so this would be the one edge that you really need to be concerned about on this type of application. So again, you can see you get a really good coverage. You're getting about 11 feet out from this edge of the wall to over here. So that 15-foot area that I have may only be 14, 13, 10, I'm not quite sure. However, you get this full 11-foot span of coverage for this whole space. This would be my preferred for an application like this, using some sort of chain or bracket that you custom make in the field. So, all right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful. We don't advertise, we're not monetized. YouTube does not promote us in any way unless we receive thumbs up from our viewers, and we truly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Have an excellent day.